I'm Chaotic Kanga and I make daily chaotic content. Today I wanted to talk about Klay. So here's the question that I've been thinking about for a long time now. Why is he still allowed in chaotic? Why hasn't he been banned? In this video I want to go over a few points as to why I honestly think it's really weird Klay has never been banned. Now, you could probably group Cristela into this discussion as well, but if I'm being honest, I'd argue Klay is more bad than Cristela. Actually, you know what? I'm pretty sure Cristela is just as bad. Okay, first off, one of the biggest things people forget is that Klay literally posed and dressed up as a Codemaster, and he tricked Peyton, if I'm remembering correctly, to thinking he was actually a Codemaster so he could get scans. Now, also, I'd argue that the rogue players from Season 2 that went around destroying locations were already pretty bad and honestly deserved to get banned indefinitely, but what I could never understand is why Klay never received serious punishments for his behavior and actions, even though what he did was damaging, if not worse. I suppose you could make the argument that this kind of behavior is just frowned upon at the time, and maybe you could say Klay has had his fair share of losses, so everything is even in the end, right? Wrong. Because I need to remind you that Klay literally tried to unalive Tom, Kaz, and Hearing while they were trying to scan the phobia mask. He did this by pouring hot lava, molten lava, almost on them, and then Klay and Cristela poured it out, leaving them behind potentially to never return to chaotic at all. But luckily they survived. But still, let that sink in. And it doesn't stop there. Klay targeted new players, he impersonated Codemasters, sabotaged matches, eavesdropped and spied, and even aided villains in Perim. This isn't just rule bending, this is consistent pattern of behavior. Despite all of this, fans often point out that Klay rarely faces official punishment from the Codemasters because he actually manages to stay within the technical rules of the game, and sure, maybe on paper that's true, but at what point does intent matter? That's why I really want to hear your guys' opinion. So, what do you think? Do you think Klay should be banned, or do you think that he shouldn't? Personally, I think Klay and Cristela should eventually get a redemption arc along with some screen time so they can actually learn about their backstories and who they are as people. Maybe they could team up with the other characters because right now there's still a lot that we don't know. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. See you in the next one. I have been Chaotic Kanga. We are chaotic.